semifinal matchup tonight, airing on NSPNTV.com with Eagan TV. We've got the Wildcats of Eagan, the #1 seed, taking on the Wolfpack of Park of Cottage Grove, who's the #4 seed. Wildcats beat Bloomington Jefferson in the first round, 76-25, and Eastview had a night beating Wolfpack beat Eastview 96-75. Matt, what kind of matchup we looking for here tonight?
Yeah, you know, it's a team that we don't know a whole lot about, so we typically just see them maybe in a section every once in a while. Not a lot of common opponents. You just talked about Eastview. Obviously, we split with those guys this year, but it's always a little different when it's a conference foe, right? So I think, you know, both got off to a really strong start. You just talked about, you know, Eagan got the better hand on Jefferson by 50 points. These guys, you know, put up 96 points, which you don't hear about very often in college, let alone high school. So, yeah, it's going to be exciting to see, you know, what's going to kind of carry the day, their offense or our defense.
Yeah, for the Wolfpack, we've got starting tonight Aaron Sandin, 6'2" senior, averaging about 16 a game. He knocked down 9 3-pointers against Eastview. We've got junior 6'5", Justin Ebers, averaging just over 11 a game. We've got senior 6'1", Caleb Sweet, averaging about 8 a game. We've got senior 6'1", Brandon Bim, averaging about 8 a game. And we've got senior at point guard, Peyton Faber, averaging just under 6 a game. Eagan Wildcats are going with their standard 5 starting. We've got Alex Schrepfer, senior. We've got Kevin Kemp at center, 6'9", senior. We've got Dante Knox, junior, 6'5", wing. At guards, we've got Tanner Malkern, 6'2", senior, and Mikey McKenzie, 5'11", senior. So this is going to be a fun game tonight.
Yeah, you know, and I think some similarities in the sense of both teams definitely have kind of a go-to scorer. You know, for Eagan, you got Alex Schrepfer. Anybody that's a regular watcher knows all about Alex. He's kind of our do-everything guy. Leads team in scores, assists, second in rebounding, right kind of tied with Kevin Kemp. So, you know, he comes in at 16 points a game, and then we've got, you know, 5, 6 other guys that score somewhere between 5 and 10. And I think Park's very similar, right? So Aaron Sandy, you just talked about, he had a big game against Eastview. You know, he comes in at 16 points a game. Justin Ebers comes in at 12 or 11 and a half. And then they got 5 guys, again, that are between 4 and 8. So I think it's going to be a thing where both teams, you know, kind of have a guy they want to run the offense through, but at the same time have other guys that can score. So it'll really be a you know, question of, you know, kind of what are those other role guys that step up?
Eagan coming in with a lob pass to Kemp. McKenzie for 3, in and out. And we've got Bim with the rebound, pushing up. Park oftentimes looking for a transition to get to their offense, whether it's a transition 3 or try to push it as much as they can, so Eagan will have to do a job to try to stop that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much they run off of screens trying to get 3-point looks when they have to settle into the half court. I think that's one of the things Eagan does a really good job of defending with the kind of the constant, you know, switching philosophy on defense. So it'll be interesting to see how they try to get those 3-point looks.
Yep, Bim a little long with the shot. Schrepfer bringing it up. Park in a man-to-man. Donjay long on his 3. Rebound by Bim. Pushing it up the wing. The Park's coach, Isaiah Walfred, in his second year, I asked him a couple keys to the game. Said pressure D, rebound, and make 3s. Said make 3s last, but I got to believe that's up there as top as well.
Yeah, you can see right now, 3's up, just off, rebound to Tanner Mulkern, looking to push. Yeah, you know, I think these first 5 minutes, you know, 5-6 minutes, teams that don't really know each other that well, it's going to be kind of a cat and mouse, you know, kind of feeling each other out, I think.
Schrepfer with a good drive, but a little short. Park pushing. Faber with the first bucket of the game, 2 minutes in. And as we said, Park trying to get in transition there. Nice job, got into a 3-on-1, and Faber finished it.
Yeah, kind of surprising they were able to get into transition there with a shot, in the paint. Usually you see those on kind of long three-point attempts that run out and let a guy get out and running, but they took that from under the hoop and were able to get down the court quicker than we did.
Yeah. Coach Kevin McKenzie in his 7th year at Eagan, I don't think he was too excited about that run out.
I would imagine not. We usually pretty disciplined, and when a shot goes up, we got 1 or 2 guys bailing back. So maybe we got caught watching the shot a little bit.
It's like Parks trying to get to the standard drive baseline, dish opposite corner for the 3.
A rebound to Kemp.
Justin Ebers with the shot attempt. He's their strong post player from Park. Trapper with a McKenzie with his 3rd 3. Push off on Kemp, I believe.
Not falling for Mikey quite yet, but we know anyone's watched Eagan basketball. If he sees 1 go in, you might see the next 8 go in.
Yep. They're good looks. They're not forced. Eagan, no hoops yet. Just 1 basket here, almost 3 minutes in.
It's unfortunately been a little bit of the calling card for us for quite a bit of the season. Just kind of a little bit of slow start. Typically kind of pick it up in the second part of the first half, and then typically we've been fortunate to make some nice adjustments in the second half and get to where we need to be.
I think that was Sandin's first 3 of the night that didn't fall. Trepfer getting down low, kick out to Mulkern from the corner. His are just in and out. Donjay Knox with the rebound, kicking it back out.
Like I said, though, these are good looks. I think we've got enough season behind us to know that percentages don't lie. We'll definitely knock more of those down than we won't.
Ebers with the foul on Kemp, trying to post up down low. Eagan's done a nice job of getting some decent looks out of inbounds as of late. Going down low.
It's another look from Mikey. Just off front rim.
Oh, they're going to get Donjay with the push.
Is that going to be a second?
That's his first.
First okay, first was count.
Bim was doing a nice job of sitting on Donjay's left leg, and Donjay gave him a little push, and they called it. Oh. Huh. Eagan missed an opportunity there.
I will say, Park's got a patient offense. I don't see them really forcing anything. They're not taking that contested shot. They're content to kind of slow it down and wait till they get a look. For as much as we thought they were going to look to kind of get out in transition.
Yep.
So quick recap, see what happens here with Donjay first, but we're at Park 2. Eagan still scoreless so far, 13:45 left in the first half.
This looks like Park's playing some nice man-to-man defense. And that won't fall either.
But a chance to get to the free throw line, see 1 or 2 go in here.
Good drive by Tanner Mulkern, senior. Yeah, just haven't seen the ball go in. Got subs coming in for, looks like both teams. Park of Cottage Grove. We got Ethan Payne coming in, and Egan's got Will Barron and Kyle Peterson, I believe.
Looks like Carter Coombs is going to be coming in as well for Park. Tanner Mulkern on the first. Eagan Wildcats finally on the board at 13:40 remaining in the first half.
Ethan Payne, 6'6" freshman. Got to believe he's Pharrell Payne's brother.
I would imagine there's at least some familial relation there.
I could be wrong to those listening, just making a guess. Mulkern knocking down both free throws. Kyle Peterson subs in. Eagan coming out with their 1-2-2 3/4 court. See if they try to trap up high or what they're trying to get out of this.
Yeah, with no made buckets, this first time we've had a chance to turn the press on, and
Payne gets into the game. Can kind of see freshman, just a little jitters, I think, there.
Yeah. But it's a good point of why it's so important to get that made shot so we can set up that 1-2-2.
Correct.
I mean, we like to mix it in some, but we haven't been able to when it's, shot miss and get back in transition. Let's see if Schroe can go to work on the freshman. Kicks out to Kyle Peterson. Good with the first three.
Kyle Peterson's been just stroking that three lately. 19 a couple games ago, so he's been seeing it go in.
Yeah, he's getting hot when it matters most.
Got an open look. Yep, Sandin knocks it down. There's his first three of the night.
Yeah, we can't let him get that easy of a look.
1 for 2 on the night for him.
Yep. Donjay drives, got a little bit deep. Good defense by Park. Good,
Bim with some nice defense.
Another look
Sandin.
for Sandin. 2.
And just what we talked about, transition threes, Parks. Coach Walfred liking what he's seeing there. Yeah, Park's definitely taking their opportunities when they can to run.
There's a look from Donjay, rebound by Payne.
Now Park's not really running the lanes down the center to get layups. They're running the corners to shoot the threes and get that secondary transition kickback for a three.
It's a nice turnout, though. It's Friday, you know, kind of rainy Friday night.
Yeah,
but
it is.
Park traveled well. What are they? Probably 20 minutes away. Pull up from, I think that was Faber.
Yep, Faber a little long in the jumper.
Yeah, but good turnout from the Eagan student crowd, and hear them going back and forth a little bit, which is always fun on a Friday night in high school.
Schrepfer getting in for his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, 8-7 Park, 11:30 remaining in the first half.
Using Payne for a high screen. Every possession that he's been in so far in the half-court set.
I tell you, he doesn't have a freshman's body, does he?
No, I think he traveled there.
Traveled there, though. Yep. Good defense, Will Barron. Got Griffin Sell checking in for Park. And looks like Max Munguia and Ryan Miskowitz in for Eagan.
Caleb Sweet back in for Payne. Park applying at least some man pressure off the get-go. Just some token pressure. See if they look the trap out of it. Nope.
Swing over to Kyle. Chooses to drive instead. A little short on the floater. Another chance.
And just won't fall again, but he's getting to the free throw line.
Like to see Kyle be aggressive like that.
Yep.
And we know he stands out and hits those corner threes, but once they start closing hard, pump fake and finding a soft spot, it's a great idea.
Foul on Carter Coombs, his first foul of the night. 3 team fouls on Park, 2 on Eagan. Knocks down the first for Kyle. He's a 67% free throw shooter on the year.
And good with the second.
Eagan able to set up their press again. And we got a shoe tie.
Yep. All right, it's Park inbounds ball. We've got Eagan at 9, Park at 8. 11 minutes remaining in the first half.
Nice job by Park. Good catch by Carter Coombs. That pass is coming from not very far away. Griffin Sell with his first bucket. Driving to the basket on Schrepfer. Now they play some aggressive man. Miskowitz getting down low, felt it from behind. Kyle Peterson looks just a little short. Nice. Miskowitz.
Great putback by Miskowitz.
Ryan Miskowitz has been working the boards in this second half of the season. That's where he has just been living.
He's got really good anticipation of where the shot's going to come off, and gets a lot of those just kind of quick reload and putbacks.
Yep. Back to the Dennis Rodman days where Dennis would talk about watching the ball and how it would come off. That's how he got his rebounds.
Yeah. Great help there from Kyle Peterson. Ran middle and then got a deflection.
Pinballed it through there. 10 seconds on the shot clock. See what Park's going to come out with their side inbounds here. Yeah, the student section from Eagan filled in the at least part of it here. I was hoping for the band, but not to be tonight. And the student section on cue altered that shot. They got him to take it. They counted down 3 seconds before he needed to, and he took it.
Scheffer getting downhill.
Yep.
And finishing. Pushes Eagan out to a 3-point lead with 9:30 remaining in the first half.
Oh, miscommunication on that pick and roll.
Yeah, good find.
That was a nice pass by Griffin Sell.
Yep, Brandon Bim with the point. Coach McKenzie's going to want to talk about that.
First time out, we want to thank some of the Eagan basketball sponsors: Eagan Hockey Association, Eagan Football, Capital City Construction, DC Donuts, Pizza Man, The Urgency Room, Wildcats Bar and Grill, Johnny Mulker at Coldwell Banker Realty, Eagan Basketball Association, Triple Diamond, Rami the Realtor, TVP Academy, Trail Stop Tavern, Minnesota School Basketball, Never Sleep Athletics, Union 32, and Invergrove Brewing Company. Thank you to all of the sponsors for Eagan Basketball. Couldn't do it without you on Eagan TV. Well, Matt, what do you think? 1 point game is pretty competitive here thus far.
Yeah, you know, watching the flow of it, you know, we've had a couple in and outs that I think were good looks that I think will go later, but I think it's going to be a tough back and forth. I think it's a couple teams that play with a lot of similarity, so both are really sound. Both got multiple options to go to. I mean, if you look up, no one's really running away, you know, scoring wise. So yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Pick up a foul in the backcourt on Carter Combs.
He's been playing some tight man-to-man defense. We'll see if this.
And that's his second foul.
Yep.
So we'll see if they let him go. Looks like right now, Coach raised his hands and said, let him play.
Yep. The assistants were talking to him, and Coach Walfred put his hands up. Let's see what he does.
But if you're Alex, you know, obviously looking for an opportunity to go right at him. Good save from Will Barrett, and nice little mid-range baseline jumper. His first 2 points of the game. Pushes Eagan back out to a 3-point lead with 8:40 remaining.
Sandin with a nice poke defensively, and then
yeah,
just came in and got it.
Johnny on the spot, right?
Yep. That is twice Eagan's been beat on simple switch up top.
It's going to put the aforementioned Coombs on the line. First foul on Will Barron.
I'm going to say that's a lot of trust for a coach, leaving him in with 2 fouls and 8.5 and your primary ball defender. That's impressive.
And good on the second. Mikey McKenzie checked back into the game. Looks like he came in to spell Alex Schreffer, who hadn't had a break yet. Sure to be a quick blow for Alex. Good look into Misco. Great drive. And I think that was Coombs, yes. Third foul on Carter Coombs. Got to assume he's probably going to be done for the half.
That's a nice job by Miskowitz down low. He got doubled, kind of got tangled up, but got out of it. Hit Mungia, who swung it to Barron right away. Nice drive.
Yep. And we've seen that all year with Will Barron, right? Just great body control. When he gets up in the air, the way he can contort and kind of keep an eye and his shoulders squared to the hoop, it's impressive to watch how he can do that.
Will Barron playing volleyball next year at Jamestown, Division II. So kid can jump. He's long, knows how to use his body, and that was evident there.
All right, Eagan, a little bit of breathing room. Hopefully I didn't jinx it, but 18-13, 8 minutes
remaining.
remaining.
Got a wide open three,
and
he
there
knocks
you go.
it down.
I think that was
Manny Vargas, 5'9" sophomore in the game. It's a good way to make an appearance for him.
Well, Mike kind of found himself in no man's land, but again, we were a little lucky. There we go.
McKenzie with his first three of the night got it to fall.
Back to a 5-point advantage for the Wildcats.
Got a mismatch here, but Mike held his ground.
We get deflection. Kyle Peterson with the busy hands for a second time.
Got subs coming in. That was a nice job by Mikey Delmo. Got on a bad mismatch and held his ground, forced him to pass it out. Back to the starting lineup for Eagan, except Barron in for Schroepfer.
A little conversation with the ref with, I think, Mikey and Manny. Maybe a little jostling while the ball was on the sideline. Interesting to see if they attack. Yep, that's what I was looking at. Had Kevin Kemp out on sand, and I was curious if they'd try to find that and isolate it, and they did. That's third made three, so up to 9 points already.
3 for 4 for Sandin, who hit 9 last game against Eastview. I believe he had 9. All of his points were on threes, 27 on 9 threes. They're doubling Kemp and kind of leaving. Oh, that's.
Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a travel.
Yeah, he slid a long ways for that to not be a travel.
He didn't roll, I guess, but usually you see that much slide, you'll get a call.
Good hustle by the sophomore, Manny Vargas, making his impact felt.
Good help down low from McKenzie. Just need to settle in here a little bit. Oh, good
transition
pull from the
three.
volleyball. Kevin Kemp with the rebound. Back out to Tanner Mulkern.
Well, I think Tanner's got to take him here. Yep. Donjay mid-range, just off Kemp.
Maybe a foul
on
the ground before. Yeah. Good position by Kevin, though.
35, Sandin. I think that's his first foul. Park is doing a nice job down low on our heights. They're communicating and doubling whenever they can, and then immediately sliding.
Well, and I think they have to, right? I think, looking at the roster, tallest guys, Justin Evers at 6'5".
Yeah, or Payne, who's the freshman. But for the starters, for sure. Mulkern from the corner.
That's a good open look. He's had a couple in and outs.
Yeah.
Again, trust those are going to drop. So it'll be interesting to see how we adjust with Sandin, right? He's 3 for 4. He's got 9. We know coming in he's a leading scorer. He had a big game last game. That's one of the things that our defense sometimes with so much switch concept, you can get the wrong guy on the wrong guy, right?
That is true.
So it'll be interesting to see if Coach McKenzie makes any adjustments where we just say, you know what, we're not switching off of him. You got the job. Stick wherever he goes, you go. Quick reset as we close in on 5 minutes remaining in the first half. Eagan 21, Park Cottage Grove 19. I think that's one where we just need Donjay to take the shot. Made the right move and second-guessed himself and kind of got no man's land.
Yep. Schroepfer is back in the game, and now Miskowitz in for Donjay.
42 by Miskowitz, back in for the Wildcats, going out Donjay Knox.
Donjay, I don't think has a steal or many tips tonight, which is kind of a good thing for Park. Tells you what they're doing with their offense.
Yeah, look for Brandon Bim, rebound to Kemp. Eagan looking to run, but Park did a good job getting back on defense.
High dribble by Malkin, got away with it there.
Wetlands.
One more. That's a, oh, he just can't get the ball to drop right now.
It's the right take, though.
It is watching the same two teams with the defense, basically switching almost everything.
Yeah, both teams having to work hard to get good looks. A lot of movement running off. Be interesting to see in the second half, right? That can get some heavy legs when you had to work that hard, both on offense and defense.
Oh, Tanner just about had it. Out of control shot. Had an open shot. He just got stuck if he wanted to take the 2 or 3. Oh.
There's a look for Tanner Mulkern. Just off. Good rebound by Kevin Kemp using that size.
There you go.
Up and under.
Eagan would want to see some more of that with his size, want to get that rebound and put back.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we can start running some isolation and trying to get it down low, whether that's Miskowitz or with Kevin Kemp, just with how much bigger we are down low.
Yep. Another errant pass by Park. Eagan looking to push a little bit here. And wide open.
Good look from Schreffer.
Oh.
Thought we might get closer to a jump ball than a travel. I didn't see the shuffle, but he might have as he's fumbling it.
Yeah, he did, I think. That was a good find. Good find in transition.
Yeah, really good look from Alex Schreffer, which, you know, he's almost 5 assists a game, so
yep.
he's got that vision.
Like to see Kevin just get himself in a better position. He didn't need to be back to the basket when you're wide open.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow, looks like they got Tanner Mulkern be his first.
That'll send. Looks like we got Bim headed to the line here.
Griffin Sell.
Griffin Sell, all right.
Griffin Sell at the line. Shooting 2.
Looks like the Cats are going to send back in Don J. Knox and Will Barron. Sells off on the first free throw attempt.
So far, the free throws are a big part of the game. Park hasn't knocked down as many, and Egan's only shot,
4, maybe? I think Kyle Peterson knocked down a couple, and Tanner Mulkern, maybe?
And Will Barron, I can't remember if he made
maybe it's Will Barron. Maybe it's
his
Will
and
Barron.
one.
Yeah.
He had his and one.
Yeah. All right, 2 misses. Here at the Timberwolves in his 4th quarter, it'd be free Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
I don't think Eagan TV's sponsoring that, though. All right, looks like got a foul down low. Should go on Caleb Sweet. That's a 7th foul, so that'll put Kevin Kemp at the line for the 1-and-1. That's the 2nd foul on Caleb Sweet. So be interesting to see if they let him go, or, you know, take it as lessons learned with Coombe and pull him out. They didn't get anybody up at the line, so, or up on the check-in score table.
Nope. Short for Kemp on that one, and look in the trap.
That's a good recovery by Alex Schreffer.
Oh. Sandin misses.
Push up to Kemp. Just foul. Let's see, I believe that's going to go on Griffin Sell. Kemp was looking to get the student crowd.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, he's going to get the student body going with that one. Just missed the front end of a 1-on-1. See what we can do here with a chance for 2 shots. Just off, a little short.
Eagan just looks a little tight with their shots tonight. You know, they're kind of in and out or right there, but just a little tight. Need to get some energy going. See a couple more go in and snowball it for them. Kemp with the second here. Long on that one.
Overcorrected.
Yep.
All right, still 23-19, still just a 4-point game with 2:40 remaining in the first half.
Faber starting the offense up top here. Bim over to Sandin. Faber knocking down the deep 3. Full timeout by Park.
That'll pull it to a 1-point advantage for Eagan Wildcats. 23-22, 2:27 remaining in the first half.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a game of missed shots thus far.
It is.
Good open looks for Eagan. Now kind of a run at the free throw line where they've missed, and Park's missed some free throws as well. So,
yeah, I think you know, I don't have the percentages in front of me, unfortunately. I'm going to guess that Park's shooting a little bit more pure from the three-point line, and that's probably what's keeping it close right now.
Yep.
I think, you know, if Eagan was converting a little bit more regularly on some of those three-pointers that have gone in and out, the score might look a little bit different, but you know, you gotta knock down your free throws, and you gotta knock down the open shots that we get.
It's two teams who are looking, like you said, they're looking to do the same thing, offensively and defensively. They play the same way, essentially.
Yeah, it's going to come down to really who's got the hot hand, right?
Yep. And Park has had some kind of silly turnovers that they've been able to not convert into points the other way. You know, those live ball turnovers normally can hurt you, but they haven't affected them too far.
Yeah, I'd say largely, you know, Egan's taking care of the ball. I think we had the one where Donjay maybe got kind of caught in no man's land and you know, overshot it to the corner, but
that's about it.
Other than that, maybe one other that we had. But yeah, not much. So yeah, I think both teams could look and say, well, geez, clean that up, and the score is something different, right? Oh, good look for Schroeder. Didn't realize how open he was.
That's twice Egan's been caught on a cut with their back to the basket, not realizing they're wide open.
Yep. But third foul on Sweet as well.
Oh, wow.
So that's going to get Payne back into the game. But so a little foul trouble mounting for the starters from Park. Alex is good on the first.
Trevor, a 79% free throw shooter. He gets to the line a lot, probably 7-8 times a game, or 6-7 for all the teenagers
at home. Are we on the camera? Do the hands.
Yeah.
And good with the second. 25-22, Eagan Wildcats over Park Wolfpack. 2:10 remaining in the first half.
Oh, Donjay just missed the steal. That's a good closeout. Oh,
another chance.
Yep, first tip for the night for Donjay, who reads those, but
good active hands. Miss from Sandin, rebound to Knox. We definitely need Sandin to cool off a little bit. I think now he's maybe 3 for 6.
Yep, that's what I got him at. Donjay driving. There he
nice
goes.
Finish.
Good baseline drive. Nice finish by Donjay.
Looks like that foul is going to go Faber, who was a little late on the help.
Yep. First team foul on Faber.
Donjay Knox at the line, one shot.
Does put Park into the double bonus, so Egan will be shooting 2, not on this one, but any subsequent fouls, they'll be at the line for 2.
Egan with 4 team fouls in the night. Donjay knocks down the and one. 6-point lead. Faber bringing it up here.
You know, and I think, you know, when you look at it, you hear it's 10-4 on fouls, and I'm sure some of the Park fans are, hey man, it's 10-4. But I think some of that comes from we're looking to get downhill a little bit more than they are.
Yep.
I mean, they've had a couple cuts where they've been able to kind of set that pick and roll high, but you know, we play a little bit more physical brand.
We got an overrule from this ref calling a hold on Egan. Looked like a turnover, but
all right. And that's second on Kevin Kemp. So that'll bring Ryan Miskowitz back into the game. Only the 5th team foul on Egan. Or are we going to get a correction here?
I don't think he was near the ball.
Yeah, it's Will Barron.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was cutting on Will Barron.
Will Barron, number 10.
Miskowitz will stay aside.
Looks like we'll have Mikey McKenzie checking in for Will Barron.
Park working it around.
Good on-ball defense from Donjay. Oh, it's a good find and dump Payne.
Oh, he got the rebound. Oh, and the block by Kemp.
Kevin Kemp. Fight for the rebound, though. Collected by Payne. Good ball fake, swings over to Faber. Drives, looks at the off the glass bank.
That was a sweet bank by
That
Faber.
was.
Kind of chaotic there, and Park was fastest to the loose ball. Payne and Kemp getting a little physical at the free throw line.
All right, 38 seconds, 20 seconds left, so about a 16-second difference on the shot clock versus the game clock. Imagine Eagan's going to try to run it down as close as they can. Swing over to Mikey for three, just off, but a nice put back by Donjay Knox.
Nice job. We saw Knox creep in there for the backside rebound. Read it perfectly.
Shot clock's off, 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Got to think they're going to be running something for Sand in here, right?
Oh, they got the mat.
Oh, push. Shot by Tanner. Had a chance.
Hey, I got to give hats off to Mikey there. He got matched up again on a big, and he held his ground. All right, Matt. I forgot to say it's Matt Carruthers and Kevin Josephson here finishing up the first half.
Oh, any regulars would know who they are, right?
What do you think of that first half?
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think both teams can look and say, but if not for, right? So we missed a few shots that I think were going to go in. They had a couple turnovers that they'd probably want back, but I think we're right about where it should be. 30-24. I think it's going to be a competitive second half, and it's going to be, again, a question of who gets hot.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the second half here. Welcome back to the second half here with the number 1 seed Eagan Wildcats against the Wolfpack of Park of Cottage Grove. We'll see what happens this second half, like we talked about there in the end of the first half. What kind of changes do you think either team will make? Do you think Eagan's going to dedicate someone to Sandin a little bit more? He's 3 of 6. I think we can live with that if you're Eagan, can't you?
Yeah, I think he's got 9 of their 24, right? So there's some other threats out there, but I think right now they'll probably just haven't been around the program for a long time. I think we kind of fundamentally believe in what we do in our switch concept. So now look, if he comes out here and rips off 3 straight, then yeah, maybe you go, the old box one and just say, all right, somebody else is going to beat us. But I think it'd be interesting to see, like, we got a little foul trouble with Park, right? Coombs has got 3, Sweet's got 3. Is that a conversation that we say, hey, if you get isolated on those guys, go?
Yeah.
It might be asking a little bit much of the boys to assess that in the middle of trying to play, but will be interesting. And looks actually, let's see, Sweet is in the game. Take a look.
They've got their starters in.
Is Coombs back in it?
Yeah, Coombs came off. He comes off.
Did he come off the bench?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
See if they come out with a specific set. Looks like they're trying to post up after the switch.
Yeah, but I don't think at this point either team's going to go away from what they were doing. If anything, I'd like to see Eagan try to get the ball down low a little bit more. I just think we've got such a size advantage down there.
Faber. Faber's a good guard.
He is. 5'10" senior.
He's knocked down a couple shots here.
See how Eagan responds.
Oh,
not the way we wanted. Swing out to Faber. He's going to pull for 3.
live
and
ball
good.
turnover. Just like that, it's a 1-point game.
So certainly not the start that Coach McKenzie was looking for.
Coach Walfred with Park has talked about pressure defense, and he is starting off the second half. They just came out, turned up the dial on the defense, and here we go. Eagan had a very slow start to this game. Took a while to get a bucket. If they do that in the second half and Park comes with this energy, could be quite a switch here. So we'll see if Eagan can turn it around here. Oof, I think he got away to travel there.
I think so.
Oh, nice find.
Just
a little long.
Just can't find the net yet, but he will. Did want to note that was third foul on Ebers as well. So they've got 3 now with 3. Now we are in the second half, but it's early in the second half, so something to watch. Another look for Faber. Good. So we were talking about Sandin. Maybe we should have been talking more about Faber.
Faber's coming out on fire. That was a nice offside screen by Brandon Bim, too. caught Eagan trying to help out, and he just stepped in front and a good screen.
Yeah, it's a first lead for Park, I think, since early.
Yep. Donjay playing downhill. 32 all, that's a good drive. Again, you talked about the foul trouble. And again, Park is playing some pressure defense. They're comfortable with those fouls. Oh, that's a nice move.
It was.
Very nice move by Justin Ebers.
Eagan just looks a little bit sluggish here starting second half. I wouldn't be surprised to see if we don't take a quick, I got a block and foul.
Yep. He got outside the restricted zone, but Schrepfer slid so far past him.
He had to kind of lean to get back in charge position, right?
I'm probably more of a no call on that one, but you could, it was either it wasn't a charge, it was a no call or Schrepfer at the line. First foul on Brandon Bim. So no foul trouble there. We got Will Barron in for Tanner Mulkern. Yeah, Faber's come out on fire for Park.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if we can't kind of settle in, wouldn't be surprised to see a quick 30-second just to kind of everybody take a deep breath. But the foul kind of does that for you, right? So.
Oh, that's a.
Yeah, we've got to adjust on that. They make that dive cut, and we've not done a good job of switching that off or picking it up.
Well, Park's doing a nice job. If you're going to switch everything, if you don't actually get up to set that screen, we're waiting for the switch, but the person defending the ball, if that screen ever comes, they're not going to switch. And so there's, like you said, dive cuts, and they're getting it.
All right, Justin Evers good on the first attempt. Take him up to 3 points.
Because I got to believe that's their fourth or fifth bucket off that dive cut, off that pick and roll. And again, the pick hasn't come. They just dive cut before the actual pick.
And I don't know if that's something they do all the time. I wasn't able to, watch any of their film before, but, be interested to know if that's something they do just structurally or if that's something because they know how much we switch that they just said, hey, let's just go up and, kind of fake the screen and then roll it.
Three from McKenzie.
Good.
Yep. That was great footwork by McKenzie, stepping into that three.
I think that's his second three.
Yes.
Puts Eagan back up 37-36, 15 minutes remaining in the contest.
Evers posted on Kemp. Oh.
San Andrew baseline. Good job by Eagan to stay set.
That looks good. Nope, just off.
Good rebound from Kevin Kemp. Nice up and under.
Good. Transition three. Eagan pushing a little bit.
It's a second bucket on the night for Kevin Kemp.
Egan's kind of stopped the momentum a little bit here from Park. Double team there. Bim, hand in his face, a little short.
Rebound to Kemp.
Oh.
I'll get back on it. Kyle Peterson driving, looking for help. Swing back out. Andre looking to get down. Oh, in and out.
Kemp.
But Kevin Kemp again.
He's having a nice night on the boards. That's his third bucket for his 6 points. So timeout from Park here.
Eagan opened back up to a 5-point advantage. And I'll tell you one of the things, just if you look at how we normally play, you got to feel good that Schroepfer's having a good game, right? He's made some nice passes. He's got a couple, trips to the free throw line. I think he's got 4 maybe at the free throw line and a couple buckets. Feel like as this game continues to go on, you'll see him start to impose a little bit more of getting downhill, especially with some foul trouble. So I think you like where you're at, with not a big game from Alex yet, but you look at it, we're getting really balanced scoring, everybody on the board.
We got 5 guys, and they're all between. We got 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, there's no one really standing out. They've got Faber's got 15 for Cottage Grove, and Sandin has his 3 threes. So
yes, that's 24 of their 36. Yep. So if I remember from my old finance major days. I think that's 2/3 of their points are coming
Nice
from two
work.
guys. So I didn't even have to use a calculator, Kevin.
Good job. Hey, we're going to get our sponsors for Eagan TV again, or for Eagan basketball. Eagan Hockey Association and football, Capital City Construction, DC Donuts, Pizza Man, The Urgency Room, Wildcats Bar and Grill, Johnny Malkern at Coldwell Banker Realty, Eagan Basketball Association, Triple Diamond, Rami the Realtor, TVP Academy, Trail Stop Academy, Minnesota School Basketball, Never Sleep Athletics, Union 32, and Invergrove Brewing Company. Thanks again to you.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't appreciate, and those sponsors are what makes that possible, whether that's travel gear for the boys, you know.
And Eagan, the team ate at Lone Oak Grill tonight.
Yep,
You know?
and really that's courtesy of our supporters.
So thanks to all of you. Same 5 on the court, I believe, here for Park. And there's Donjay stepping into the lane. And he gets an open 3 for McKenzie.
Just
a little
off.
long.
Would have been nice to see that one go down right in front of the student body.
Donjay, that's the second one Donjay's passed up. And with them in foul trouble, I think we'd want to keep attacking that rim when you're right there. I know the kick-out 3 was there, but oh.
I thought we were going to dump that to Kevin.
I did too. That's a nice catch by Kyle Peterson. Getting in there. Faber pushing. Oh, Donjay read it.
Good defense.
That was better. Oh, we missed Kemp.
Just missed it.
Schrepfer. It's good defense by Faber.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Little miscommunication.
Faber does a nice job just moving his feet, staying balanced on defense. Kid's fun to watch.
All right, Will Barron checking in for Mike McKenzie.
I think we've got Sell back in the game as well. He's the only sub for Park. Another tip. A lot of tips so far.
Oh, looking to swing it to Faber, but a little high with the pass. Turnover to Eagan.
I gotta believe that he was expecting Barron to jump, but when he didn't, he was too late to try to jump for it. Definitely pressure D, just as Coach Walfred said.
Yeah, they work you, maybe not the whole 94, but pick them up pretty early.
That's 9 seconds to get it across. I think they're going to get Ebers.
If it is.
No, they didn't. They went on Sell.
That would have been 4 on Ebers.
Well, it's 4 on.
That's only second, I believe.
Oh, that's only second on Sell.
Only,
all right. Oh, Coombs has 3.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ebers, Sweet, and Coombs all have 3.
Yeah, I did think Ebers was straight up there. So.
Yeah, it's tough one.
Schrepfer likes to initiate, so he puts the defense and he puts the refs in awkward spots. You know, sometimes it's a foul, sometimes it's a no call.
All right, good from the free throw line on both. It's got Tim up into double digits at 10 points. 43-38, Eagan Wildcats with the advantage. 12 minutes remaining in the contest. Swing out to Faber, and good.
That's 18 for Faber. Eagan's got to be aware of who's hot right now, and Faber is hot.
You know, we talked about it at the start of the game that, you know, one of the benefits for both of these teams is having some depth and different options for scoring. You know, you look at it, Sandin and Ebers are the leading 2 scorers, the only guys averaging double figures, but here we are with Favors with 18 with 11 minutes to go.
Schrepfer starting to warm up, getting to his mid-range. Nice knockdown from the elbow there. Oh, this Faber on Niskowitz.
Just off.
Oh.
Fight for the rebound. Goes to, nice job, Will Barron, fighting for the tip. Pushed hard. Yep.
And
Yeah,
they're gonna
unfortunately,
push.
kind of no man's land there.
Nice pass.
Gosh, Faber up to
Man, he is
21.
hot.
45-44, 10 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Oh, and then a turnover. Timeout, Eagan. It's a good timeout.
That's a great timeout. Park is just playing well right now. Faber, man, he came out of the locker room. He had a decent first half. He's been everything here in the second half.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think, from what I can see, it's not because we changed something, right? It's
No.
not, hey, coming out of the halftime, we're just going to focus on Sandin, and
No.
like I said, somebody else has got to beat us, right? I think he's playing really, really well.
He is.
And right now, I bet that bucket is, you know, the rim is 3 times the size of the ball, right?
I mean, that was a transition 3 where they passed it before he was even close to the corner. He caught it in sideways and knocked it down.
Right.
And he's not touching rim here lately, so.
No. These are no doubters as soon as they leave his hand. So yeah, so we'll have to adjust. You know, like I said, good timeout, kind of recollect our thoughts here, and yeah, get back out and get back to what we were doing.
And when it happened in the first half, when we made some buckets and slowed them down a little bit, they do like to get in transition, pick their moments, whether it's turnovers. We just got to get some buckets made to be able to do the same thing back.
Yeah. Yeah, not really sure what happened on the inbounds. Maybe just a little bit kind of lazy with the pass and kind of in a bad spot in the corner.
Yep.
And, you know, and credit to Park too, right? So good active hands, got the deflection, got it to deflect off of Alex, and, you know, Park's ball.
I almost thought that was a normal steal for Donjay there. Oh, wow.
I'll say if
That was
Faber hit
close.
the carom off the high
From
top of the
behind the
backboard,
board.
sometimes you tip your head and say, all right, it's a legacy game. Going to get a travel on Alex. I don't know that I saw it, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just wasn't kind of watching for it.
Yeah. Well, Coach McKenzie seems not irritated with the call, so I got to believe they got it right.
Yeah, really impressed with how Park traveled.
Yeah. Got a
Yeah.
good student section.
You do.
Little two-man game here.
Oh, nice take.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a nice move by Brandon Bim, getting to his left, taking contact. Foul on Ryan Miskowitz, his first of the night.
So that'll put Park back up by a point pending the free throw.
All games are games of momentum, but high school basketball, tourney time, it's built on momentum.
Looks like we got Mikey McKenzie checking in for Will Barron. Yeah, you're right, though. It's, you know, high school ball. It's a bunch of 16 to 18-year-old guys. They know the stakes, right? To lose and go home. Obviously, we've got a lot of seniors on this team, so you hope, you know, you get a couple buckets and it settles everybody down, because the risk is you start to get tight, right?
Yep.
And you start to wonder, you know, what if? Because, like I said, we're a pretty senior-heavy team, so.
8 seniors, 2 juniors that pretty much make up the varsity, and
just need to see a bucket go in, get a chance to set up the defense, and everybody kind of take that collective deep breath.
10 on the shot clock here. Oh, he's riding him out of bounds. That's got to be 4 on
Yeah,
Evers.
that's got to be 4. That's got to go on Evers. That'll be his 4th.
Yep. Yeah, just riding him straight out of bounds.
I can't see from here, you know, what he's done scoring-wise, but certainly a big part of what Park's done with the defense. That'll be Sweet checking back in. Looks like Manny Vargas checked in at some point, too. You can see him down low.
Looking to get the 3. Manny Vargas, quick hands.
Yeah, he's quick.
Miskowitz.
Swing back out to Donjay, looking to drive. Dumps. Missed for Misko.
Overpassed.
Yeah. You know, Max doesn't put a lot of shots up, and I think sometimes he needs to trust it when you find yourself there, right? He can do a great job on the board. So.
That's long.
See if Ryan can chase it down. Lots of second chances here.
Oh, that's a foul. That's Sweet's
That'll be fourth
foul.
on Sweet.
Yep. Reached across his wrist. You get the threes and you get some long rebounds. See what Coach Walfred does here. It's like he's going to let him ride before.
I mean, 8:50 to go. At some point, you got two guys with four, right? Kind of just got to roll the dice and hope they, play smart.
You just don't want to get hit, get a fall 24 feet from the hoop when you're one of
a lot of hand check, and that's a foul.
Yep. So watching Manny Vargas play, he does what refs allow now. They go, you can. It's like you're boxing, right? You can go one hand and just nonstop, like you're just hitting them. And you could say, well, I don't have two hands on them.
Right.
But sooner or later, you do it so quick, you're just straight up holding them.
Right. Well, so you get the two hands, or what happens too is, and I think I saw it there, is his hips then come in, right?
Yep.
So now it's not just the hand check that they do let go more than they used to, but now it's also that you're kind of giving them that little hip check.
God, we just can't buy bucket.
Oh, nice fight by Mr. Woods. Oh.
I'm not quite sure how that isn't a foul on Vargas. Vargas actually gave a little smile there because
knows he probably got away with one there.
Yep.
Team fouls, there's 6 for Park, 2 for Eagan.
Jump.
Again, I think, though, that's what's going to happen both between our size down low and then also just how pesky they are on-ball defense.
Yep. The stuck ball is a jump ball. That went to Eagan, obviously. Oh, good crossover.
Good drive by Alex. And then put back by Misko. So with our big guys, that's what, at least 4, if not 5 putbacks. Because I think Misko might have had one earlier, too.
Yep, he's got 2 and Kemp has 3. Got 10 points between our bigs, and they're all on putbacks.
Yeah, pays to be tall sometimes. All knotted up, 47 apiece, 7:50 remaining in the contest. Oh, nice way to get a hand out there to Donjay.
Park has relied so much on Faber, they didn't know what to do without him there. Oh, he got pushed out of bounds.
It looks like that'll go on Griffin's cell, but most importantly, I think that's going to be the 7th team foul, which is going to put us at the line the rest of the contest with the 1-and-1.
Yeah, they're close to not fouling, but then they keep up with it. So you got Ebers back in with 4. You got Brandon Bim back in, and Faber's certainly back in. I'm sure Faber needed just a little rest there, but they struggled without him in that possession. Miskowitz, a 76% free throw shooter on the year. Stepping to the line for his 1-and-1.
Doing good.
Nothing but net.
It certainly could be a contest. It's going to, considering the foul situation, Eagan's going to need to knock down free throws.
Yes.
Always need to, but I think it's going to play a really big part of this game. And good with the second. That'll take Ryan Miskowitz up to 6 points in the game.
Yep. Faber back in the game, looking more comfortable. Get an open shot. That's a nice box out by Max Munguia on Faber. Hand off to Munguia. Some weird spacing here. And it goes in.
Good for Schroeder.
Probably not what they had planned, but nice three by
Hey,
Schrepfer.
nice recognition by Max of the
They were open.
skip pass was there. Not a big part of Alex Schrepfer's game, knocking down threes, but he has shown to be capable to hit them in big moments.
Foul on Munguia there.
Yeah, put the count at 52-47, 6:44 remaining. Tanner Mulkern will come in for Max Munguia.
Number 20, Tanner Mulkern back in. For the Wildcats,
I got to feel like Tanner has been so close on his shots that I hope he don't shy away.
No.
Keep shooting.
They're
Their good shots are going to go. I wouldn't be shocked to see him knock down 3 in a row all of a sudden.
Yep.
Nice defense by Mike McKenzie. Denied that cut. Good wall.
Nice.
Good bucket.
Evers.
Good defense, better offense.
When Evers and Faber were on the bench, that was tough. Oh, that's
Nice find.
Playing downhill, Evers with 4 fouls, couldn't contest it.
There's that court vision we talked about with Alex Schrepfer. Favorite on the drive. Good rebound to Miskowitz. Good drive there for Tanner Mulkern. Just off. Nice work by Ryan Miskowitz. Oh, every part of the rim.
That's got to be a foul. Yep, Faber. You can box him out, but when he's in the air, you can't take him 3 feet.
Can't undercut him.
You can maybe get away with it when you're big, but when you have that size difference, you're almost taking his legs out.
Yeah. It's a safety thing too, right?
Yep.
I mean, these are big guys.
And you see the ref talking to him like, hey, you just took him. And he's like, hey, man, I'm 6'1", give me a break. Like, I'm boxing him out. He just took it again. He was okay to start with, but took him out of bounds. Good in football, not in basketball. Short.
I'm sure some of the park crowd will give the ball don't lie, right?
Yep.
Evers with the drive, out the sweep, over to Sandin. Just short there.
Another long rebound. Is that Sandin's first shot of the second half?
I think so. Nice block by Kevin Kemp. Yeah, I think that's the first shot attempt.
Yep.
So, again, I haven't noticed that we did something different.
No.
I mean, maybe just a little bit more attention, right? Don't switch so quick. But, yeah, I think it's just kind of, Faber's got going, and he's kind of had the hot hand. A little bit of a clunky exchange there, but got it over to Mikey. He swings out to
there you
Mulkern.
go.
Nice drive.
Nice. He wanted to see it go in, but that had to be a dunk.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good to see him that first one go in because now we'll see what happens for him.
Next one will be the dunk.
Yep.
And looked like we got a full timeout from Park. Egan's opened up a little bit of breathing room. 56-49, 4 minutes, 40 seconds remaining.
The winner of this game tonight will play next Thursday for the Section 3 4A, Class 4A championship, and it'll be at the higher seed. So tonight we've got these two, and let me peek here to see we've got
how things coming.
Rosemont and Apple Valley playing on the other side of town, and we've got according to this 7 minutes left, and Apple Valley's up 60-53.
Okay.
And that is at Rosemont. So again, the winner gets that.
And so that's the 2 and the 3 seed in the section, teams that conference foes, and we split with both of them.
Yep.
So, still got some business to attend to here. The good news is if we're fortunate enough to hold on and advance to the championship, it'll be a home game, right, as the 1 seed. But, whoever comes next, it'll be just as hard as this, if not harder. Plus, you just know each other so well,
You
right?
do.
I mean,
Yep.
especially.
It's going to be, if it's Eagan, it's going to be the 3rd game of the season, and that is always something.
Yeah. Well, and, if you take it even more, right? So I think both Apple Valley and Rosemount pretty senior heavy as well,
Yep.
just like we are. these guys have been playing against each other since they were 3rd, 4th grade, right? So, yeah, it's fun to watch. They know each other's games. But it's also fun to watch a game like this where I've never seen Faber play before, right?
Yeah.
So, bit of a revelation.
Looks like we've got all the starters out there for both teams.
Oh, nice
look
pull,
at that.
Faber.
Oh, and he missed it. Oh, my goodness.
Did everything right. And that's just vintage Treffer, right? I mean,
Yeah,
that's what he does. He's got the footwork. He doesn't get sped up. He's, got the strong body, just kind of takes the contact and pivots to where he wants to be. Takes him up to 17 points. Like we talked about, it was kind of a quiet first half, but he always gets there.
He does.
I think a big possession here for Park.
Volleyball line 3, deep, but a long rebound. Sandin's going to shoot this. That looks
A little off.
That's our.
Oh, push. Yep.
He jumped into him.
Yeah.
Number 11, Perkins Sell back in for the Wolfpack.
So didn't call a push, but I guess we touched it.
I think they did call Mulkern.
Did they?
Yep. We went from
They
2.
putting it on now? Okay.
Yeah, yep.
All right. I thought it was a foul. I was like, otherwise it's got to be out of bounds on Park, but I didn't see it flash up there.
Oh, that's a foul on
Yep.
Schrepfer.
All right, a couple quick fouls from Eagan. Fortunately, it's only 14 fouls, so
Just a straight
no imminent threat.
miscommunication there.
and maybe not a bad foul, right? Rather than an easy look. So,
14 foul on the Wildcats.
but yeah, I was saying, I think it's a big possession for Park, right? We've got it to a 9-point lead here. A little bit of danger if we can, get a stop.
This is biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, for sure. And just like that, close it up.
Brandon Bim.
58-52, Eagan Wildcats, 3:25 remaining.
Brandon Bim getting into double digits there. Can't quite see with the pole in the way.
30-second timeout. Alex was kind of trapped with nowhere to go. They like to double that, though.
They do. Pressure defense.
Yeah.
Coach Walfred's keys, pressure D was number 1.
Yeah. So I think for our guards, right, you got to kind of recognize that trap's coming and speed it up just a little bit. Because obviously, if 2 are on you, that somebody's not getting guarded, right? So just a little bit earlier recognition of that.
You got to remember you got a 6'9" guy, too, that can flash to the top of the key or elbow and just get it to him.
And I got to think that's something probably Coach McKenzie's talking about, right? Hey, if we see the trap come, Kevin, you got to sprint up to the top of the key and give us a quick, outlet where we can kind of throw it up high and let you, and then from there, hey, lots of things open up when you get it to your big and the high post. All right, Eagan will be inbounding. Be 3 minutes, 17 seconds left. Nursing a 6-point lead.
Looks like we got all the starters in for both teams except Sell is in for Sweet. Yeah.
Chance to swing past Mulker.
That's
nice
beautiful.
attack.
Beautiful. Explosive on the baseline with that first step. It's a spectacular play.
And I love to see that aggressiveness, too, from Tanner, right? Had some shots that just haven't dropped, and he kind of, I think, changed the MO a little bit and said, you know what, I'm just going to go out here and show that athleticism and how quick he is and getting to the hoop.
That was a nice rebound by Kemp.
All right, it's going to put Alex Schrepfer back on the line.
Brandon Bim with, I believe, just his second foul. Eagan still in the 1-and-1.
Park foul number 14, Brandon Bim, his second.
Will Barron stepping in for Mulkern.
Number 10, Will Barron back in for Wildcats. Alex Schrepfer at the line. 1-and-1.
Well, it's a great little burst from Tanner Mulkern. Helping us open up a little bit of breathing room. Sweet's going to check back in for Sell. Alex Schrepfer going to be at the line. I believe it's still going to be 1-and-1 here. Good on the first.
Down. '18th points of the night. On the floor right now, we got Barron with 5, McKenzie with 6, Knox with 7, Kemp with 6. Faber, I believe, still at 21. The polls are on our way to see the
Yeah, I
Park.
think if I can lean enough here, yep, 21.
That's literally the only one I can see. Deep 3, Sandin off. Oh, that's a deep one.
Rebound, Alex Schreffer.
Oh, he dribbled into a double team.
And that's going to be, depends where it goes, but if they go with
Sweet.
Sweet, that's going to be
Yeah.
his 5th. But I think that's a risk you take when you trap that often in the backcourt.
Yep.
Fifth foul has been called on Caleb Sweet, number 35 for the Park Wolfpack.
Going to be shooting 2 for Eagan here.
10th team foul on Wolfpack.
10th team foul. Eagan with 14 fouls.
For Park, Griffin Cell, number 11. Wildcats in the double points.
The difference between the two in how they play is Eagan really just wants to stop things. Park is aggressively trying to turn you over.
Correct.
And that's where the fouls come into play. Eagan is just trying to play sound, solid defense and keep everything in front. And Park they're working to get a turnover. And let's put Eagan at the line. This on the second one.
Yep. You know, and I think one of the challenge with that, right? I mean, it's been working, right? But I mean, as in both halves, you know, it works for a while, but then the fouls start to mount up. We get some chances at the free throw line. A lot of those fouls are happening at midcourt, backcourt.
Yeah, they're a ways away from the hoop.
You know, I think that's the challenge sometimes is like, hey, at some point, do you adjust a little bit here and say, hey, let's just pack it back and make them make a shot? Because honestly, we haven't been that great from 3 tonight. Not as good as we usually are. So, you know, we'll see where we land. There's still 2 minutes to go. It's 11-point advantage, but I think if Park goes back and looks, if things kind of hold, that would have been one of the things that you said, maybe we pull back a little bit. But maybe it's so fundamental to their DNA that it's just what they do.
Bim knocking down the long 3. That's his second one.
And by no means is this one over, right? That trapping, it gives fouls, but it also has opportunities for turnovers. And they do shoot the 3 well, right?
Yeah, they do. We came into this game thinking Sandin as their leading scorer, coming off 9 threes, and he had 3 in the first half. But it's been Faber in the second half, and Bim has hit some deep 3s.
Yeah, I think Bim's actually up to 13, so he's second for Park right now. Got the double bonus now for Eagan the balance of the way.
That's 21st point for Schrepfer. And looking at Park, the 3-point shooters, you know, Faber, Bim, Sandin. Faber and Bim are going to attack you off the dribble. Sandin has not attacked anyone off the dribble. So
Correct.
Probably easier for Eagan not to switch because all we have to do is close out there. Oh, I think that's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good call.
Sal dribbled it off his foot.
All right, quick recap. 65-55, 10-point Eagan advantage. 1 minute, 30 seconds. So 90 seconds to try to hold on here. Trap continues to come. Eagan's able to break it.
Oof.
Swing over to Mikey McKenzie. Any other point in the game, I think that one goes up.
Yep.
But smart move by Mikey to keep it swinging, right? Wait for the fouls that we know are coming.
I think Coach McKenzie's calling for a behind-the-back pass there from Donjay, wasn't he?
Maybe. That would have been
to Mikey in the corner.
Yeah, you know, cool if it works out. Right? But
I don't think he was saying he had it so far back he could have got poked.
Yeah. All right, Donjay off on the first. He's sitting with 7 points. But again, you look at our scoreboard, and it's a lot like what we talked about in the beginning of the game. And good with the second. You got, you know, Alex Schreffer with 22, and then we got a whole medley of guys somewhere between 5 and 10. We'll see which way this goes. Back to Eagan. His last touch by Sell.
We got Apple Valley up 71-62 with 2 minutes left in the second half.
Okay, so pretty similar position. Let's see if Eagan's able to trigger this in. You need to get across the line. They break it. I think Alex is going to hang on, waiting for,
Faber.
Yeah, quick hands with Faber.
Smart player, quick.
So we're now under a minute to go, 11-point Eagan advantage. I think it becomes a little academic as long as we keep our minds, knock down free throws, play smart defense. It's going to put Mike McKenzie on the line. I'm sure you got the percentage. I know he's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, he and Schrepfer are both 79%, although my stats are for a couple games ago, so give or take, just under 80 or just above. If he knocks 2 down here, I just don't think there's enough possessions left in the game.
Good on the first. Take him up to 7 points.
Again, fun game tonight. Good crowds for both teams. Park traveled well. Energetic student section.
Yeah, and a well-played game, right? I know, fouls are probably a little bit of the story and a couple turnovers from Park that they'd like back, but they shot the heck out of the ball.
Yeah.
So, I think any good basketball game, you look at it and you say, well, both of us had things we'd like to have done better. We'll need to shoot better in the championship game for sure. But I love how we took care of the ball despite that pressure. We're able to hold on to the ball even with some fouls. We got Big James McGinley checking in.
5th foul on Griffin Sell as well for Park of Cottage Grove.
You can hear the student body always excited when Big James gets in.
6'11" James McGinley, where 95% of the time he's known as Big James.
Substitution for the Wolfpack into the game, Wilson Weber, number 21.
For 21 for Park of Cottage Grove, Wilson Weber, 6'4" senior, getting into the game. Short on the first
short
one.
on the first.
Coach McKenzie talking to Tanner Mulkern on the bench, telling him, hey, you were cold tonight on 3, but those are going to go in next game.
Yep. So I think we're safe now with 30 seconds and a 14-point lead. So I think we'll be advancing to, gosh, is this the 4th consecutive section championship game? I know we made it in 23, 24 we advanced to state, 25 last year I think we lost in the finals. Apple Valley?
Was it the finals last year?
Or was that in the semifinals?
I don't remember.
At any rate, good run here the last 3-4 years, being some combination of either the champion, runner-up. So
this senior class is strong, and they have really shined bright for Eagan.
Yeah, it's good to see him at least get one more, if nothing else, at home.
Yep.
And hopefully more after that. But like I said, whether it's Rosemount or maybe it's looking more and more like Apple Valley, it's going to be a pretty raucous crowd. I think it's next Thursday. A couple schools not all that far away, know each other well, so it'll be a fun environment. And Mulkern checks back in for Will Barron.
12-point game. See if we still play the foul game. Think they're not going to
I think it's
foul.
just going to be token pressure at this point. I imagine we'll hold it. Yeah, that's good. That's the way it should end.
So this game broadcast live on NSPNTV.com as well as Eagan TV in the Eagan area. It will air 24 hours on the Eagan TV YouTube site from tonight. That's the goal. But we want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and we will be back here next Thursday. And let's check this final score, Matt. It's 78-66 Apple Valley with under a minute left. So
yeah, so expect it'll be Eagan and Apple Valley for the section, let's see, the 4A Section 3 final. And as always, thank you to the Eagan TV crew. Really appreciate what you guys do. It's a huge asset to the community that we're able to stream these games for folks that can't be here and folks that want to go back and watch again. So thank you guys.
Fun game for both teams, and we will be signing off. We'll catch you next Thursday night.